Internet Movie Databeth is on the case. Let me go first. Care for your children. Poopy. Oh, burn. Spoiler alert.
Welcome to episode 175 of Thanks for Watching.
175?
Yeah, 175. Did I just say 75?
You said 75, I think.
Holy
No, he
moly.
said 175.
Oh, okay.
Okay, good. Phew.
I was just thinking about how many quarters that is.
That is several quarters.
$1.75.
Some quarters.
It's three.
Yeah.
That's 3 plus 4.
That is.
That's
That
right.
absolutely
7.
3 plus 4. Yay.
Some arcade games.
Nice.
Well, it would take all 7 quarters today's arcade games.
That is accurate.
Yeah, man.
Holy moly.
Them suckers are expensive.
Sure are, mister. Okay, well, hey, it's November 22nd. It's going to be a different kind of a show for you because we're just getting back from a 3-week hiatus. Whew. And,
Open format.
Yeah, we watched a lot of stuff, and
Stuff was
I don't know if
cute.
we're going to have it all on this particular show. But yeah, so that's just crazy.
We'll definitely hit the highlights, though.
Definitely. And do be prepared for a new format for the show coming up soon because,
Oh.
yeah, guess who's going in to get another master's degree? Gosh, more school. Just what I
Okay.
wanted. But
It is just what you wanted, or else you wouldn't be doing it.
That's
You
true.
overachiever. I mean, good for you, man.
Thank you.
What you gotta
Thank
do.
you.
Making us all look bad. I mean, great job.
Well, hey, you know, all these years in school, and I still don't have a PhD, and I
It only
won't.
took me 6, pal.
It's crazy, but but that's okay. Like it's going to be 2 years of school, and at the end of it, I'll be able to teach deaf and hard of hearing students. So
Nice.
yeah,
Cool.
That's if I survive this 3 years of being a new teacher, and you know,
I mean, if anybody's unflagging optimism can do it, it's you, because you really do you see the best in everybody. It's a really admirable quality, and I really respect it. I don't have it anymore, but I really respect that you do.
And, you know, the thing that makes this job the hardest is when you have that type of personality and it gets, what would you call it?
Stomped on?
Stomped on. It gets
Bled out of you?
bled out, yes. And
Just like squished out like water out of a sponge.
constantly being,
Aw,
like, jabbed
too
with
bad.
the sword of negativity. And it
Damn, I'm doing it. Sorry, pal.
hurts so bad. But, you know, I'll keep on going. Like, they haven't actually hit anything but a spleen. And whatever, I don't need
Well,
a
watch out
spleen.
for your pancreas there.
Yeah, like, my pancreas is made of metal, for crying out
I
loud.
know,
like-
but you don't want to break it.
True.
That thing's expensive, mister.
It's true, and I gotta get another one soon.
Oh,
The warranty's
new
up, you know.
pancreas.
That's the way that goes. Anyway, I guess overall, like, I guess I want to say, welcome back, you two. I'm so glad to be talking to you.
Hello.
Well,
Yeah.
welcome. I mean, thank you.
Welcome.
Welcome to you back.
Welcome you back,
Absolutely.
sir.
Glad to be back. Joe, how was your trip? Because I know you had a long trip.
The trip was great. It was good to see our friends.
Nice.
Crackhead Blue and I made a great duo of driving. I think next year we're
awesome.
going to enter the Le Mans. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you ought. I think that would be great.
Yeah.
You need maybe,
Do.
maybe.
We're going to be a new endurance racing team.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
No, it
watch
was
you.
good. It was a good.
I'll sponsor for like 10.
Nice.
I'll pay $50 for one.
We'll put your company's name on the side of our car with a big dog.
Just a
dog
big blue
car.
dog on it.
Yeah, no, it'll be like Lloyd.
Dude, like the Mutt Cuts car from Dumb and Dumber.
Oh,
exactly.
yes.
It'll be a race car.
Dude.
Sold.
Anyway, it was a good trip. We drove 16 hours, hung out with our friends. We switched off, at decent hour intervals. Drove across the Rockies. We were in Utah when the sun came up, so Crackhead Blue and I got to see some great vistas, as they say.
Lovely. Did you see that Salt Lake? Not the city, but like the flats?
No, we weren't that close to that. I mean, the highway that we were on doesn't really go up that way.
That makes sense.
The Rockies were great. Our friends were great. It was good to see them. The hotel we were at was nice. I mean, it was just a good trip all the way around. The drive home wasn't too bad. We were definitely more tired, but we made it. We did it. So,
Hooray.
Well did, fam.
it was good times. Drove through Vegas.
All right.
Saw the Raiders stadium all lit up at night. Looks really cool.
Oh,
actually.
yeah.
Did you wave to DJ as you passed?
I spiritually did, yes.
Excellent. Yeah, I was way up north compared to that the what is it, the Death Star.
Well, I mean, we drove, through Vegas. The 15 goes all the way through North
Okay,
Vegas
yeah,
too,
you passed me. We were up. We live closer to the Speedway.
Okay, yeah, we passed right by there.
Yeah.
So he waved at you.
I did. In my mind.
In fact, you can probably see after you pass the Speedway, the very first casino that you can see off of the side of off the freeway.
It's DJ's high school.
What's it called?
It's called the what is that casino called? It's
Money be gone.
yeah, I don't know. I don't
Money
know.
be gone. Yes.
Yeah, there's a Century Theater in there. That's all I know.
House always wins.
House always wins.
That's true.
Yeah. So it was good. It's good to be back home. Our dogs were very happy to see us. All that.
Yeah, where did your
Cannery.
puppies stay?
Sorry, Cannery just hit me.
Stuff. My mom had them.
Your mommy took care of them.
Yeah,
That's
she
good.
took care of them. And they
Oh,
had a
good.
spa day apparently while they were there. So.
Wow, lucky puppies.
Yeah.
Seriously, did they get their toenails trimmed?
Toenails washed, and then the fish butt stuff. So all of it.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Ooh, be gone, fish butt. Oh, fish
Beth, you
butt.
know what I'm talking about.
I do. It's so bad.
And spoiled to death. Yes, that's also true.
Well, that's what grandmas do.
Yep,
That's
grandma
right.
and yeah, they got to sleep in their bedroom with them. They don't sleep in the bedroom here at home.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they have dog beds out in the living room. That's where they stay.
Interesting.
Well, that's nice.
And you got them to do that?
Yeah. Good
Stay
luck
in the
with
living
that
room?
In our house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's called, hey, do what
Yeah.
I say because I'm in charge.
Well, you do have. Blue says the bedroom is the cat's domain, and that
Yeah,
makes
that's
sense.
also true.
Our house is
So.
chaos. The cats and dogs live with each other.
Oh, mass hysteria.
Exactly.
But it's good to be back. It's good to be
Cool.
home. Back in the routine just in time for Turkey Day. So
Yeah.
Turkey
Coming
Day.
soon. I was just thinking of planes, trains, and automobiles too. Though.
I was looking for it actually to watch it. So
Oh.
Is it not streaming?
you have to rent it
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll
cool.
just buy it and I'll.
I'm pretty sure we have it.
I want to see it.
on a computer somewhere. So
Oh, there you go.
Blue
mean-
says it is.
yeah.
Blue's like, I know right where it is. I'll gigabit over there.
It's on that one.
Yeah.
So how was your guys' 3 weeks?
Gosh, Beth, you go first. You've been running stuff like crazy.
I have been running.
Yes.
Just, it's really boring to people. So I will just say the holidays are a busy, busy time for dog boarding. If you have dates for a holiday, call them in as soon as you can.
Mm-hmm.
We're still getting calls today, people trying to find places to put their dog over the holidays, and we've been booked for weeks. So
Wow.
yeah, if you guys think about it this way, Thanksgiving is the #1 travel holiday of the
yeah,
year.
Yeah.
So you're not the only one going someplace. You're not the only one with a dog. If you have dates, call them in early. Same for
right.
Christmas.
Doggone it, listen to her.
So we have a lot of dogs coming in tomorrow and Wednesday. And it's going to be a long haul, but we can do it. My staff is awesome. And
Excellent.
caffeine is great.
Plentiful. I mean,
Yep.
yeah. Yep.
And
Excellent.
there you go.
Very cool.
I mean, work is most of my thing these days.
Yeah, well, that's how owning a business is, right?
That's how it is when you're the boss.
Yeah,
So,
that's right. Wow.
how was your 3 weeks, Dejamis?
Oh, it was good. Busy, like a work kind of busy, and then just trying to watch movies and watch stuff. Like there's so much out there, I can't even decide what to watch anymore. Like sometimes
Man.
I'll just be flipping through I'll go through I'll make a rounds. Like I'll go to the all the pluses, and then I'll go to the maxes, and then I'll just I'll start watching trailers.
And then you watch a Prime.
Yes, and then a Prime, and I'll just go through trailers, and I'll probably do that for 2 hours watching trailers, and I'll like, oh, I like that one, I'll put it on my list, and then I'll put this one on my list, and so now I have all these lists, and I still kind of go, well, what do I want to watch next?
What should I watch?
Yeah.
That's what happens. I mean, it just
We
opens
have
up.
so many choices these days.
It just makes decision paralysis that much more prevalent. That
It's so true, the
Right.
analysis paralysis, where
Yeah.
you're just like, I could do this, or could I find something better?
Yeah.
Right. I don't want to find any more that I'd be like, okay, I'm turning this off. I don't want to watch it anymore.
I find myself like just scrolling through the lists, and I'm just like, what am I looking for anymore? I don't even remember.
Yeah. Which is why I'm glad we have this new system for looking for movies, because that really helps me. It really helps a lot. Say, I have to watch this show. So, or this.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yeah. So, but that's it. That was my 3 weeks of being off. Like, I know I needed it to get other stuff done, and I start a class December 1st, so it's
Man.
gonna be, and that's not even part of the degree program that I'm doing. That's just a part of the last program I was in.
That's just part of more education for DJ's brain.
Yep, pretty much. That's that.
And that's always a good thing.
Absolutely, I get to learn
Always
a lot.
be learning.
Yep, bingo. So crazy stuff. Good stuff though. All right, so let's get right into it. Kind of.
20
Peter
minutes
Aykroyd.
in.
Wow, Dan Aykroyd's brother.
Yep.
He was on Saturday Night Live too, right? He did a lot of stuff for them. Kind of a writer for them as well.
I think he's more of a behind the scenes guy, but yeah.
Yeah. So, and then Art LeFleur. Wow.
It's a
Babe
bummer.
Ruth.
Yes, Babe Ruth. That's right. Yep. So, wow, what a shame. What a shame.
Sad face.
Yeah.
I don't think you actually said that they both died.
Oh yeah, you just said their names. Both of them have passed.
Yeah, both have passed. That's correct. Wow, and Peter Aykroyd was what, 60 years old?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
young
not-
still.
Yeah. And
Not
then
crazy.
Art
Not crazy old guy.
LeFleur was 78. So crazy. But in good news, I know there's a bunch of other news. There's a new trailer out. I don't know if you saw it on ahead of, what is it called, the Ghostbusters, but there's Sing 2 is coming out.
Oh yeah, Sing 2.
Yeah.
My brain heard The Thing too, and
Yeah,
I'm like,
I
what?
was like Thing 2. I'm like, ooh, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so you heard that too.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Okay.
got it. Whoops. Sing. La 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 la. Number
Yeah,
2.
Sing.
There you go. I don't know if this is true or not. Well, I think we talked about this before though. Nicolas Cage returning to National Treasure 3 and 4.
Oh, I'll watch it.
That's a very big possibility. It's kind of a rumor thing going on.
I enjoy those puzzly history movies.
Yeah, and
And I feel like those are more fun than like the Da Vinci Code ones.
yes, I agree.
The series.
Because they're more adventure-y versus like serious secret society conspiracy series
That
stuff.
is
Right?
Yeah.
Very true. But yeah, good. I would check that out. Let's see. The other news I see, this is something I never really watched, but Norman Reedus, Sean Patrick.
You're talking about you're talking about
Director.
the Boondock Saints.
Yes, the Boondock Saints 3.
Wow.
So that I think is happening.
Wow.
I've never watched
Okay.
the Boondock Saints, I think. So
Oh, it was such a good movie.
Was it?
You wouldn't like it, but it's a good movie.
I don't think, you would.
okay.
It's not something that you would enjoy. Like, there's a lot of dying and shooting and stuff, but it's oddly amusing considering.
stuff.
Yeah.
And also, just it's a good movie. And then the sequel was
I didn't see
okay.
that. I never saw the sequel.
it was okay. It wasn't it didn't have the same
Impact.
as the OG,
Okay.
but it was okay.
Got
I'll
it.
probably still watch the third one. That's fine.
Okay, yeah. You'll have to let us know how it went.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, and then lastly, it looks like Harold Ramis's daughter really liked the new Ghostbusters film.
I'm glad to hear that
Me too.
because if she didn't, that would just be sad.
That would.
I would be sad for
That
her
would be
that
sad.
they did a lot.
Yes.
With,
And we'll talk about that
We're
Yeah.
getting there, Beth.
in a
We're
little
getting
bit. We're almost there.
I know. I'm holding myself back.
She is. And, no monkey noise from you for you, right? You don't need it.
I can't do that to myself.
No, definitely not. So,
I have to set up a monkey noise button so I can start to talk and then hit it.
yes, exactly. Da-da-da-da. What else? Oh,
Get your head in the game.
sorry. That just...
Interrupting my own spoilering.
yes.
That's how
Talent.
committed. That's how committed to spoiler free you are. See.
Nice.
Do my best.
Absolutely. Contact information, we'll still have that around, right? 512 podcast is our phone number. You can text it or call it. You could probably shake your fist at it, but I don't think that'll matter.
I mean, you can, but it's not going to do anything.
True that. But if you like, instead of the letters, we could do the numbers, because 512 podcast is actually 512-763-2278. So you could just dial that up on your cellular phone or your regular phone or your Google phone or whatever phone you want to use. Preferably not one of those rolly phones that go like the kids with the googly eyes that kind of go back and forth. It has the red handle. And, yeah. Sorry, not one of those phones, because probably won't.
If you do that, I'm going to make you... If you start doing, bringing stuff up like that, I'm going to make you watch movies that contain those things, and you won't like them, because they're all like Poltergeist.
They're all
No!
scary
Oh,
movies.
forget it.
Yep.
Yeah, forget it.
No!
Whoopsies.
You can feel you can hear the genuine fear in DJ's voice.
Yep, not happening. We'll stop there.
We're here.
You can also send us information to our email address, shoutout@tfwmovies.com, or at tfwmovies on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, any of those meta agencies, whatever they are.
Oh.
I know. One of our favorites is Patreon. That's right. If you join Patreon, you get fancy things like you get to listen to us live, pre-edit.
Just like Miss Blue is currently doing.
Crackhead Blues
Correct.
with us. Yes.
Yep. Or if James were here, he's busy working, so he's like, nope, can't do it tonight. But you also get to be in our Marco Polo groups. Woohoo! That's actually a lot of fun. I kind of enjoy it. You get to see
He
all the
does.
cool stuff that we do when we're not recording a podcast. So,
Right.
yeah, you get to hear my TV up really loud, the news in the background.
It's true. Or just movies that he's been watching.
Yeah, movies I've been watching, stuff like that. Yeah. So, and then you also have a chance to listen to a playlist that Beth creates there on the Spotify.
It's true.
Beth, what's the latest playlist that you have done?
The most recent one was the kind of scary music
Okay.
playlist, which I believe was called Did You Hear Something?
That's what you called it?
Yeah. I should have named it Listen, Do You Smell Something?
Yeah.
But I
Listen,
didn't.
do you smell that?
But I didn't do it. because I thought it might be just slightly too Ghostbusters-ly obscure.
Yeah.
And there's no Ghostbusters music on it, so that doesn't...
Oh, yeah, that would...
It doesn't track.
Just add one
Well,
to the
it would have
track.
been good either way.
Yeah, I mean, it works.
Yeah.
It's got some poltergeisty music upon it,
Yes.
which I was looking through the soundtrack on that, and I'm just like, this is really good. This is some creepy shit.
Yeah.
So if you ever feel the need to just kind of give yourself the whirlies, turn off all the lights and just listen to the Poltergeist soundtrack. It's pretty good.
Man, it's creepy
So.
already just thinking about it.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So
Okay, then.
you're okay.
Yes.
The lights are on. You're fine.
All right.
Your emotional support penny is in the house. You're
Yeah,
fine.
she's over there waiting for me to come out of the cave. So, yes. All right, so that's that. That's the Patreon stuff. Also, hey, this week we were going to talk about Laurence Fishburne films, but there's been like 3 weeks behind.
It's been so long.
Yeah,
Been a bit.
so we're gonna give you a chance to come up with a list again.
It's been 84 years.
Yes, it's been that long. Divided by pi or multiply it, whichever one. Either way, and you subtract nothing, and that'll be
Oh
how
my
much it is.
goodness. Stop mathing.
Stop it. Okay, I'm done mathing.
Thank you.
So yeah, that's Laurence Fishburne for next week. That's who will.
I'm sorry. Did you say Laurence
Fishborn.
Fishburne?
Fishburne. Fishburne. Sorry.
Fishborn.
Fishburne
Done
identity.
Burnt the fish.
He identifies as Laurence
Fishburne.
Fishburne. That's right. So that's what we'll talk about next week. So that moves us on to stuff we're putting in our eyes.
I put some stuff in my eyes.
Yeah, we all had some
Yeah,
stuff in our
we
eyes,
all did.
right? But I think there's one thing that we watched all the same time. Spoiler alert! Just
That's
saying.
right.
Spoiler.
If you don't want to hear some stuff about the Ghostbusters Afterlife movie,
Yeah,
And don't listen.
yeah, DJ
Come back
will
at
put...
some other time.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Come back at this time.
come back at a later date.
Yeah.
Go to 4638.
Yeah.
So, here we go. Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Let's do it.
Oh, I don't even know where to start other than
Well,
From
start
the
at the
beginning.
beginning, and then when you've come to the end, stop.
yes, just the way they shot it and just the way it was going, the opening scene. I expected a scene much like the library scene in the first Ghostbusters film. I don't know why. Other than everything else was a lot like the first Ghostbusters film. But I was expecting something like the library scene, but this one was way more scary.
Okay.
I mean, it just really was. Like, it was so... and just... I mean, I'm just going to go out and say it. Like, they made Egon look so amazing. And the way they hid his features yet gave us just a little chin or a bit of his glasses.
That profile, you knew it was him. Like,
Yes.
Yeah, he had a very distinct nose,
Yeah.
that Harold Ramis.
Yes.
So they did a good job finding either if that's all. I don't know if that was all digital, but if it wasn't, they found a good person to do his
Yeah,
silhouette.
they did a pretty good faux Ramis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
for those of you who don't know, he passed away in 2014, and I was very sad.
We were all pretty
Because
sad.
I'm a huge Egon fan,
Very funny man.
hence the fact that my dog is named Egon.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
wrote some of your favorite movies that you didn't even know about, I bet.
You didn't even know about it, like, Groundhog Day?
Yeah.
And
Lots of,
Stripes.
yeah.
And, yeah, he was
Some
a very
of the
funny
National
man.
Lampoon stuff.
and Ghostbusters.
And yeah. So anyhow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Opening scene, at first I'm like, I wasn't sure. It could just be, and then they made it pretty apparent that it was him.
Yeah.
I liked the movie. I liked it mostly. I liked pretty much
Mostly.
They mostly come at night. Crackhead Blue and I definitely enjoyed it, and I felt like they did it right. They kept enough of the like the essence of the first two,
Right.
with some new characters. I've heard some other reviews kind of say, oh, it's too much like the first one.
Too much fan service.
Yeah,
I
but
disagree.
I feel like it was needed.
I did too.
Yeah. I mean, how many millions of years now have we been waiting? But I didn't think it was too much. I thought it was
I thought it was good.
just enough. I liked that they used a lot of the music from the original.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the music callbacks is what I initially noticed on a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is great.
There were so many Easter eggs in there. Like, obviously the first one that I think of is just symmetrical book stacking.
Yes.
Yep. When I saw that, I leaned over to Crackhead Blue. I said, no human did
No
that.
human being would stack books.
Right.
I did the same thing to my mom.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it a lot. For some reason, I had I cried a lot during this movie.
I got pretty misty at a few
like
parts.
a big blubbery baby.
Mm-hmm.
And I was weirded out by that, but then I realized that for some reason it was like catharsis.
Yeah.
And I'm still not pretending to know why I felt this way. But it felt like closure.
Yeah.
With Egon, and he's a great character, and he's a really, again,
Yeah.
I don't name my dog after just anybody.
Seeing Janine walk through the door was great.
Right?
Yes.
Janine was great.
Yeah, I was like,
That little
oh.
scene at the end that was cut from the original Ghostbusters with her and him and the coin.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
okay, yeah.
Like, I had never seen that before, and
Me
I've
neither.
seen all of the stuff
Yeah.
on Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that was.
But did you guys stay all the way to the end?
Yes.
Joe?
Yep.
Yes.
Good job.
Yeah.
Marvel has taught us well.
Yes.
Right? You gotta
been
wait for the
trained.
sting.
Yeah, there's always gonna be something.
Yep.
Even movies that you're pretty sure aren't gonna have anything, you still sit there and wait for
Just
something.
in case.
Yep.
Exactly.
So we were reading along with the credits, and we're like, oh, then it's like in Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah.
And my mom and I are like, wait a minute.
Right.
Yeah.
Where the
Crackhead
hell
Blue
is
did the same
she?
thing. She's like, "What? Where?" And then boom.
And then pow.
Yeah. I see what you
great.
did there, Ghostbusters.
Sneaky.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a lot of the callbacks were really great. I really loved that, Gozer asked if they were a god.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's Ray, seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't we learn this last time?
Right.
So, yeah.
What was your favorite? What do you think was your overall favorite scene?
My overall favorite scene?
Both of you.
Whoa.
Give me a second.
That's a tough call, because I'd say
There was a lot of pretty great stuff in there.
from the first minute,
I would also like to point out that the character of Podcast is basically DJ.
so much fun. I love
So-
that character.
Podcast annoyed me for the first few minutes, and then I was like, okay, this is just how he's gonna be. So
Yeah.
then I was okay with it. I told Crackhead Blue that.
So good.
What? I know she just called me a grump. I said,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Blue,
You know how I
he's a
am.
serious man,
Yes.
and he has serious brain
No,
functions.
but I like silly stuff. I was just like,
I
feel
know
like
you do, but it
was-
has to be the right time, the right place, the right silly.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this is how he is. But then I started to like him because I figured out oh, he's just stoked to be a part of this.
Yeah.
That's how
Because
excited he is, right?
Much like DJ,
Yep.
he wormed his way into your heart.
So, exactly.
That's true.
Worm.
Yep.
I thought Paul Rudd was really good.
He was
he's
great.
He's always good,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
We thought a real shining part in the whole movie is McKenna Grace. She's got some serious acting.
She was good, man.
Yeah.
She was really good.
Yeah. She's
Her
just-
dry, nerdy, just...
The fact that they use her as a distraction by telling bad jokes
Yes.
to
Yeah.
Gozer. Holy shit, I was dying.
What do you
And
call
her
a
jokes.
fish with no eyes? Oh, man. That was a good one.
What do you call a dead polar bear? Doesn't matter. He can't hear you anymore.
Yeah.
So good. Oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
That one.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
My favorite scene was probably... Shit, I don't know. There's a lot. There's a lot in there.
Hard to decide which one is my favorite. I super duper liked the way they killed Egon. Like it's just the way that whole scene played out, and then dropping the meter and boom,
Yeah, the PKE.
the PKE meter, and then it turning on as though he's the ghost coming out of his
So-
body.
Yeah.
One
well, I mean,
thing-
it made sense.
Right, and then one thing that Crackhead Blue said to me, I didn't think about it until after she had mentioned it, is when they did all the traps, right?
Yeah.
Every ghost in that place disappeared, but Egon was able to not disappear, like get sucked into
I
it.
thought
like,
the same thing.
He wasn't in the traps, though.
Yeah, he wasn't in that area.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it still
And
sucked
also-
everything from like all the sky ghosts got sucked
But
into
they
it,
were up
too, though.
high, and with the,
They were-
the triangular
they were-
trajectory of the
Yeah, it was
thing.
like a tornado of ghostery. Also, he did not have the malicious intent.
Right.
He was finishing his unfinished business.
It only gets bad ghosts, is what you're saying?
No, I'm saying that he was outside of the zone of the traps and he was finishing his unfinished business.
He was still in the house. Like as long as he stayed in the house, he was safe.
He wasn't in the house.
I mean, when they closed the traps, then he came out. See, he's pretty smart as a ghost too. See that?
Yeah, I like that. How do you know how to do all this? Just whips
Yeah,
towards
that-
the wall
yeah,
of
that was pretty-
diplomas.
that was pretty good.
Ah, you're a genius. I see.
Yeah, that was
Pretty
good.
good.
And I like all the callbacks in his lab.
Yeah.
Like there was spores, molds, and fungus, which he
Yep.
collects spores, molds, and fungus. They had the crunch bar in
Yeah.
Yes.
the jumpsuit pocket. Like Egon had a killer sweet tooth. There was a Twinkie in Ecto One's glove
Yes.
compartment.
Yep.
And it
just,
still
it
looked
was-
good.
Well, I mean, it's gonna live forever. It is
So,
a
when-
Twinkie.
When we first saw Ecto 1, the little quick glimpse, right, where
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
he looks at it and his flashlight goes out or whatever, when they broke it out of the police station,
Yeah.
I was like, hit the siren, and they
Yes.
did. And I was like, oh, okay, there
Yeah.
it is. There. Now
Yes.
it sounds like a Ghostbuster movie. Yeah.
Good times. Probably okay. So I think probably my favorite part. There were a lot of really good parts, but I feel like the big scene at the end when you're trapping Gozer.
Yeah.
The coming together.
Yeah.
I think it was super good.
The
I liked
Yeah.
it.
And
I
I
like the way
like
they
that
did it.
they needed 4. They needed a Spangler to make it happen. They couldn't do it with
Yeah.
just the 3 of them.
Yep.
Totally.
And they got him.
So,
They got the
well, they got
Spangler.
her.
Well,
Don't think of just him. It was her.
They got her, and I just loved how he just grabbed her hand and helped her with that. That was just
That
It was
good.
so sweet. Oh, I cry.
It was touching for sure.
yeah.
Yeah. And I really liked how excited she was to be a part of that. Not in that moment, but she like got bent at her mom for not telling her
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
her grandpa was a crazy
A
scientist
freaking
when
genius,
that's
yeah.
like who she was, and her mom acted like it was I don't know. Hey, will you break into your grandfather's house for me, dear? Thanks.
Yeah.
But to mom's character, she was bent about what happened. So
Yeah.
of course she's
Which
not going to
makes
talk
sense.
about it. Yeah.
But that actually really, I found it offending me.
Yeah.
Like she kept calling Egon an asshole, and I'm like, stop
Yeah.
that.
but
He's not an asshole.
it made
Stop
me
it.
want to
That's
find
my
out
friend.
more. Why would you call him that? What's going on? What happened?
Well,
that we
he,
didn't know?
according to her side of the story, what she knew, she had been abandoned.
Yeah.
And Ray's exposition to a complete stranger on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't totally help.
No, it didn't. I was
So.
intrigued by it. I was like, whoa, they're really mad at him. What did he do?
I know, but like,
And then,
Egon
as it
was
turns
so-
out, he's been saving the world.
Yeah, he
that
had the-
contraption was
That was
friggin'
crazy.
rad.
Yeah.
It was
And then
genius.
Shandor would just wake up. Nope,
And
not
then
yet.
nope, not yet, buddy.
No.
that was pretty crazy.
Nope, not yet. Go back to sleep. Snooze
And then
button.
Gozer was like, "Yeah, I don't need you. I'm just gonna rip you in half."
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hello. And it was it's a J.K. Simmons.
Yes.
That was fantastic. And then, if I'm not mistaken, I think Gozer was Olivia Wilde.
It was.
Which
Crackhead
wow.
Blue called that out. She was like, "That's the girl from Tron," and I was like,
Yep.
"Oh."
I always call her 13 because she was 13 on House. So
That's right.
I'd just be like, Mom, it's 13.
Yay.
So, yeah. Overall, I thought it was really good. It could have been horrible bad, but I thought it was well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was done well.
Yeah.
Me too. Oh my gosh, so well.
Well, we know you liked it before you saw it. You've
Yeah.
been like
That's true.
Chomping at the bit.
Oh my gosh,
for
yeah.
a year. Like, I'm all about Ghostbusters, and you've been very excited.
Yeah. This mighty big Twinkie. Oh gosh. Yeah.
So Crackhead Blue just posted a GIF of the little Stay Puffed Men
Ah.
in Walmart.
Love
So that
those
one that
little
falls out of the
guys.
bag and then falls down, and his little marshmallow is like going through the holes of the shelf.
Yeah,
That's-
and then he like gets up and he's form fitted to that for a second.
Yeah, that is my nephew. It's just a little Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. He's so cute. But I understand, Joe, that you have a little bit of beef with the Stay Puft Boys.
It was just, I don't know. I don't think it was a necessary scene. That little bit, there was some funny gags. I will give you that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it just was like, okay, I get it. Like,
They gave the CGI guy, hey, do this. Let's see what you got.
Yeah, it's like, so...
I did like the one that got ran over by the Roomba though, because then there's like that streak of like marshmallow on the floor. I thought that was funny.
Seriously, I've heard horror stories about Roomba and like dog poop.
Oh,
so
yep,
I saw
I've
that
heard-
and I was dying. I'm just like, oh no.
But I am a grumpy old man, so there's that.
That's okay. We love you.
I love the one in a blender. That just...
Oh, God.
Well, I like that it was like a skydiving tunnel for a second.
Yes.
I thought
yeah,
that was
he's
funny.
just like, woo, flying. That was pretty great.
And just and Crackhead Blue brings up that they were just so happy the whole time.
yeah,
The ones
they
that were
just
walking across the barbecue grill just to their
Yeah. Exactly how
molten
Ray
delicious
would have
deaths.
thought them up.
it was too much.
yeah, I understand what you're saying, that it was not a necessary plot point. It didn't drive the movie forward at all, but
It was just for laughs. I get it.
it was.
Yeah. They needed
And
to break
then-
up the seriousness.
Yeah, because I knew the demon dog was going to be in there. Like I knew.
Yeah,
it was
I mean, there was
part
a
of it.
bear in his apartment.
And Paul Rudd, he looked a lot like
Yeah, he had crazy Vince Clortho hair and everything.
yeah, he did good.
The only thing he was missing was the colander hat. However, it was
podcast found it and put it on.
Yep.
Yep.
It was in the lab.
Yes, it was.
And as soon as
Good
podcast
times.
put it on, I said to myself, "Yes, have some."
Right?
Yeah.
I say that all the time.
Oh gosh.
Yes, have some.
Yeah. and I love podcast being like covered in like
Marshmallow?
marshmallow stuff at the
Wearing
end.
Ray's goggles.
Goggles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very
And then
reminiscent of Ray.
also, the fact that Dan Aykroyd is very into like conspiracy theory
Yes.
and aliens and all of that. The fact that he was into podcast.
Yeah, he was his one follower.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's so great.
Yeah, that was good.
So good. I love
It
it.
really hits its stride in episode 42.
Yes.
It was good
So
stuff.
good.
Yeah.
I love this.
So what would you rate it, DJ?
10.
I know the answer.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. I was so entertained. Granted, okay, maybe this would take it down to a 9 because it was like, wow, they really followed the first one with, bringing back the same characters and doing the same thing.
It was continuation.
Yes, exactly. What? You're 15? I don't know why that just popped.
There
in my
were
head.
some beat for beat scenes though. Like there
Yeah.
was some stuff where it's like, oh, that's exactly
Yeah.
the third act of the first movie.
Yeah.
But whatever.
But overall, like, oh my, okay, 10. I'll still give it a 10. How about you guys?
I mean, I knew that you would give it a 10.
Yeah, I'm so happy with it.
I would probably I'll give it a 9 because I'm so like emotionally tied to this movie, to these characters,
Yeah.
to all of it, that I can't. Like I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a joy, and it made me feel happy. I've been really stressed out, and it helped me feel good.
That's good.
Yeah.
So I give it a 9 for yes, have some.
Yes, have some.
How about you, Joe?
It's a real strong 8 for me.
Oh,
Real
nice.
strong.
Oh, wow.
Hooray!
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
It's like almost a 9. It's almost there.
Woo! Just minus some of them marshmallow men, huh?
Yeah, I was happy to see Venkman. Like that.
Yeah.
That to
Yeah.
me, I was like, if there's no Venkman in this, I'm gonna be mad.
Yeah, Bigman was
Man.
that was good.
And
Fair
then
enough.
I did like the follow-up stuff with Ernie Hudson's character. So
Yeah.
they're definitely setting it up for like, okay, we're gonna return to New York potentially. A new team there, or
I think it's gonna happen. I think it made
Yeah.
enough that as long as they have a
Yeah,
storyline that'll work,
I
Yeah.
bet they will.
that people will go.
There'll be a river of slime in the next one.
Oh,
oh boy,
and it'll feature Carpathian kitten loss.
Yes. Oh gosh, but
lost his
I was really
kitten.
surprised that it wasn't a Starbucks that fire.
yeah. So Dan Aykroyd did say that it's a Starbucks now.
Yeah.
But then
He
we
was
see
being-
it, and
he
it's
He's being bitter.
that's what Crackhead Blue said. Like, he was just probably just saying it because everything's a Starbucks.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
figured that too. I was like, okay, he was just.
It was
being-
more figurative, not literal. So.
And I
Yeah.
think he said, I think it's a Starbucks now.
Oh, I thought he said it is. Either way,
Oh, okay. I'll have to watch
Either
it
way,
again. I'll find
doesn't
out.
matter.
Oh,
That's
Starbucks.
not. Yeah, I didn't take any points off for that. I did. Okay, so I didn't like the first car scene initially because it's like
Okay.
these guys just found this stuff and already like they know exactly what everything does and how it
Yeah,
works. Like,
and like figuring out the little trapdoor for
Yeah,
the
yeah.
remote control.
Yeah.
I had a moment of that, but then I also said, I don't care.
yeah, I like fun. I'm not a grumpy old sheriff like Joe. I like stuff. So.
Aw.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it though. There wasn't a point where there was a guy a few rows over where because the first like 20 minutes or 30 minutes or so it's a little slower, right? There's this some
Yeah,
we're learning who this family is, right?
Yeah,
It's-
there's exposition, and
there was a
the-
guy who just like sighed like and groaned like Crackhead Blue leans over to me and goes, "Did you hear that? They're bored."
oh,
right. Too much about Dirt Farmer not having a family.
No, I thought all the world / character building was fine. It was
Yeah. I didn't feel bored about it.
no, it was good. And I like don't be yourself, like
Yeah.
there's a lot of the quips between them was funny.
yeah.
Yeah, the family dynamic was pretty funny.
Like when she goes, "What about my life?" He's like, "You don't have a life. You're a mom. Your life, you live for us." And I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
"Oh
your
my
life is me.
You don't have one.
It's
so
it's
good. Yeah,
true.
it was good. It was good.
I was
Yeah.
after seeing the trailer and like the third trailer, I don't even know which one it was, but then seeing the Josh Gad character,
Oh yeah, the Josh Gad character, the Muncher.
the Muncher, but seeing the Muncher like chasing him and like shooting bullets And I was like, that makes no sense. A ghost can't do that. And then finding out, he actually eats metal and spits it out. So that made a lot more sense. That made me happy because the trailer was like, oh man, what did you do? What did you guys do?
Aw, damn it, you muffed it. But they didn't.
They didn't. They totally made it right. So, which is good. I was sad I didn't see Slimer. Like, okay.
Well,
but he's
I mean, you got his spiritual successor.
That's true.
Maybe he's the blinking light.
Could
yeah,
be.
because the containment unit had a blinking light.
Yeah.
The light wasn't green, so the trap wasn't clean.
Oh.
But it did make me want to watch the first one again. Like, as soon as we got home, I'm like,
Yeah,
well, that's what I heard. I was like, oh, we should watch the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm always up to watch the first one.
I was watching
But now because this one just came out in the theaters, it's like, pay for me.
Yeah. I was watching
I have like 3 copies of it on DVD.
Oh, that's there you go.
But I'm like, my DVD player is so far away.
Yeah. I have to walk to it.
Oh, goodness.
Gosh. Yeah. No,
I don't have to walk to it. Like, I have to go find it and, like, plug it in. And,
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not even hooked up anymore.
Yeah.
No. But I can sit here and close my eyes and pretty much
play
watch
the movie?
this movie. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We were watching this with a friend, and, you know, after the movie, she was like, I don't remember this part, and I don't remember that. And I was just like, we're going to have to watch this movie again so you can watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to watch Ghostbusters 1 first.
You gotta watch it.
Yeah. Yeah. So, anyway.
Well done.
Excuse me. Yes, well done. Excellent job. All right, spoilers are over, everybody. Thanks for listening, for those who did. That's us. We loved it. Just a consensus.
Yeah.
Beth, what else have you been watching? Do you have anything you want to highlight?
Highlight. Okay, so we started watching the Wheel of Time series on Amazon Prime. And I'm reserving judgment on this.
Oh.
I gotta watch a little bit more before I can...
Haven't seen enough to make a call.
Yeah. Because the first book, spoiler alert, is really fucking long.
Oh.
And,
How fucking long is it?
so long that I forgot the taste of strawberries. But it's got plot points in there that, yes, that's where it is, but it's also it added things, and I'm like, wait, why'd you even do that? And so I'm working on it. I have to digest it.
Okay.
We started watching the Marvel movies in chronological order.
Oh, okay.
Chronological order.
Oh, I saw that the other day on Disney Plus, how they made it that way.
Yeah, they have it all organized for you.
Yeah,
to check
the
out.
only thing is, though, if you watch it that way, it doesn't just go to the next one. You have to, like, go back to the list and do it that way.
Disney Plus, come on.
It's working on it. It's trying real hard.
Does it throw the shows in there as well, or not? Just the movies?
Not that I've seen, just the movies.
All right.
What else have we have gotten to... Last night we watched Thor. Today we were going to start the Avengers, but then DJ said we were going to start the show at 7, so I stopped. What else have I watched? A bunch of things.
Fantastic.
A bunch of stuff and things. I can't think of them in this exact moment, so I didn't write them down. So
and it's been 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, so it's been a lot of watching.
Yeah. Which is
the
why
big one was Ghostbusters, and then also, Marvel movies.
Yeah. Well, which is
Marvel,
why being
Marvel.
a Patreon member, you can hear all that extra stuff.
What?
Like, oh yeah, I was just saying, as a Patreon subscriber, you get to hear all the extra stuff we watch when we're on hiatus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, interrupted. Holy mackerel. just bring the show to a screeching halt, DJ.
No, I got a text from work and I was trying to figure it out, and then you said something about Patreon, and I'm just like, what?
Got it.
What?
The boss.
Yeah, boss's brain. She's got boss brain going on right now.
I do have boss brain.
Boss
It's
brain.
almost like pregnancy brain. Jeez. Yeah, so you guys start talking about what you watched, and if I come up with anything that was important,
Yeah.
I will let you know.
Joe, what do you got
Okay.
for us?
So we finally saw Dune.
Hey, how'd you like it?
I did like it.
Ah,
There could have been a little bit more like, hey, this is these guys and this is why they're doing what they're doing.
right.
It was a beautiful movie though. It looked
Right?
so good. Like it was visually amazing.
Yeah.
Stunning.
We didn't watch it in a theater, but we didn't watch it on a TV. Our friends in Colorado have a like 100-inch ish projector movie room.
Frank's 1,000-inch TV.
Yeah.
So it was like it was well, it was a big screen.
It was a big moment for you.
Yeah, it was good.
That's cool. Yeah, I thought it
looked
was
really good.
beautiful.
I did like. It was well big in it. Yeah, it was. It was like. Sorry, Paul. Damn it.
Did you see Dune Daddy?
Yeah, he looks so good. Like
It's very handsome.
Yeah.
he looked very very handsome.
And on
He
the
was a
big,
handsome-
big
handsome
screen
man
too,
right there.
right?
What?
And on the big screen too, right?
Yeah, he looked
like
great. He needs to just wear that. I think Poe, if he ever comes back around, needs to just have a beard. Like,
Just
Yeah,
be
oh,
beardy.
there you go.
Bearded Poe.
Sign up for it.
yeah.
I was watching the Harry. There you go. I was watching Last Jedi last night, and I was just like, "You need a beard, bro."
Bearded Poe, man. Anyhow.
I feel like they would take you more seriously if you were bearded.
Yeah, you'd be
currently.
more. Yeah. I liked all the visuals. I liked, most of the story. I was able to follow along, but for somebody who doesn't know anything about it, it'd have been
Right.
a little more exposition, like not spoon feed, but
right.
a brief history or something. Like, okay, this is why they're there. This is why this family's going.
Right.
Explain the emperor and the great houses, kind of a situation. Like people like me who are
the floaty
nerds
fat guy.
and understand like Warhammer 40K and BattleTech, we get that there's like great houses and emperors and all this
Yeah.
weird stuff, but a little more explanation on that could have helped, I think. But it was good. It looked
Yeah.
great. We
enjoyed
did
it
watch
as well.
Shang-Chi again.
I saw that.
Yeah, we watched it. You said you saw it finally?
Yeah, that was the first time I watched it.
What
was
did
the
you
other
think?
night. I thought it was really good.
Yeah, I really liked
I
it.
mean, you throw a fancy dragon in anything, and I'll be like, well, hello, fancy dragon.
Yeah, Fancy Dragon and Aquafina. It's good to go.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
it's got some fun times in it. I thought it was beautiful.
Me too.
Yeah.
Like I had that like the Crouching Tiger
Yeah.
feel to it, and I was like,
And
wow,
yeah,
way to
yeah.
go, Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
Well done. Crackhead Blue went and saw House of Gucci without me.
Girl.
Well, we couldn't get two seats together, and I was streaming that night, and it was okay.
Tell us
I-
about the Gucci.
And like I have like that's like it's an Adam Driver movie, so I want to see it, but like it's lower on the. It's not really Adam Driver being a crazy awesome, so
Right.
I'm not as worried about catching that one in a theater.
He's
I can
wearing
wait
a
for-
lot of he's got Farrah Fawcett hair.
I can wait for that one to be in on demand or
Okay.
something.
Yeah.
I know we watched more stuff, Blue, but I can't remember what.
I know. It's 3 weeks is a long time
Yeah.
to try to
is.
remember.
I feel like we definitely watched. I just started watching The Last Starfighter right before the show.
Oh, I love that.
Dun, 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 dun,
I had been
dun,
wanting
dun,
to watch
dun,
that
dun.
ever since we saw that other movie with him in it. No, not Julia. What was the name? The two lady name or the
Victor
movie you had us
Victoria.
watch?
Thelma
Beth?
and Louise.
Victor Victoria. There you go.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel
Got
like we
some of
watched
that
something
Last
else.
Starfighter music on my
I just can't remember.
The Hype playlist. Because I
I'll-
love the music from The Last Starfighter. That shit is the shit.
It's pretty good stuff.
Man. And then
times.
I wanted to start watching Ghostbusters, but I never did.
Well, let's all just have a moment of silence and watch Ghostbusters.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The library
I'll just sing
scene's
it for
so
you.
good.
I love that movie.
At least I started. I'm like, oh, the cute little librarian lady.
Yes.
Get her.
Away.
Get
She
her,
gets
Ray.
scared. No, the one that gets scared. The one that, yeah. Poor lady. I think, man, I can't remember. I know we watched more, but it's failing me.
No worries.
I'm having the same problem.
No worries.
DJ, what about you, man?
I watched so much, but first of all, we finished watching the next season of Doom Patrol, which, what a weird show. What a totally weird thing, and I love it. I really love it. It's super crazy. They're so weird. Yeah, I love it. Speaking of weird, Legends of Tomorrow, that was good too. That's another great DC show. It's on the CW, I think, right? Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings, watched that, loved it, absolutely loved it.
Fancy dress.
I've watched it a couple of times now.
That's good.
Yeah. In fact, I'll watch it again.
We could do that.
Yes.
Or
So
Come
good.
on, I'll sing
Yeah.
a karaoke with
that's the
them.
best.
That was so amazing. Red Notice on Netflix. I did enjoy that film. That one was pretty good. Boy, that The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, and what's his name?
Ryan Reynolds.
Yes, Ryan Reynolds. What a team! I mean, they have some great chemistry. Like, I loved watching those two together. They were great. And then of course Wonder Woman. She was also great in it. What's her name? I don't. You know.
Gal Gadot.
There.
Gal Gadot.
Yeah, she was amazing. I loved the film. I really enjoyed it. It's on Netflix. Check it out if you get a chance. Okay, now this one I saw today. One episode, super weird, super crazy. It's a game show called Awake, and it's on Netflix.
Oh, friend, I have viewed Awake.
That's crazy. It's such a weird.
It's pretty wacky.
They're up for 24 hours. They're not asleep, and then they have to do.
Yeah,
this
they
game
don't
stuff.
get to sleep for 24 hours, and then they have to do like a bunch of really tedious little things.
Yeah, like one of these people, they had to like do these like string needles,
Like thread
needles. Yeah, it was just crazy. You could see them all shaking and just like going crazy.
Yeah, because your hand-eye coordination goes down the toilet when you're super tired.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I can attest to that.
yeah.
Yep.
And the guy who was winning was a firefighter from Las Vegas.
Well, I mean,
They go through some rigorous stuff, so I was like, oh,
yes, they do.
that's not fair. But he kept winning. He kept doing the stuff. There was even a brain freeze one. Like, I would never have done that. But they had like this really tall slushie, and they all had to like, whoever could drink the most wins the round.
Yeah.
And I could just see everybody's brain just literally
Just
freezing
frosting
right
over.
there.
There's another one on Netflix that you might enjoy. It's called Flinch.
Flinched. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, and people
I just
basically
looked at your gift.
they're like it's it's just really funny if you enjoy watching absolutely pointless game shows where people do stupid crap for money. Flinch is one where they do things that are scary, and if you flinch you lose.
What? That's the game show?
That's
Yeah,
the
so they're
game,
like
huh?
throwing stuff at them and stuff. It's really great.
Flinch.
It's really funny. It's
Two for
I believe,
flinching.
Exactly. I believe it's from the UK. I may be wrong, but I believe
Oh, those crazy UKs and their
those
TV
crazy Britsicles.
Britsicles.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that was the best barf gif I could find. that didn't actually involve barfing.
Yeah, there was I looked for a couple real quick. I'm like, that might be a little bit too much there.
Right? Yes, there's some that are, I don't want to actually make my friends vomit, but this cat who's like, his eyes are bulging out while he's going like, "Whoa!" is funny. So, went for that one.
There you go.
Good call.
Whoa.
His eyes, man.
I
Wow.
know, they're so good.
Poor cat.
Poor kitty cat.
Porquete.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all I mean, I'm sure there was a ton more. Like we've been watching a bunch of stuff, but those are the main ones that I could remember offhand, and there we go. Box office, what? Ghostbusters did 40 million or something like that this weekend.
Well, that was what they
Holy
were
moly.
projecting. I didn't see the actual find the actual numbers at the end, but
I could look up the actual numbers here in like 5 seconds. $44 million.
oh, there you go.
Yeah, Sony's
It
not
did good.
unhappy. They are not
Good
unhappy.
job, Ghost Boys.
Yeah.
Well done.
And the Eternals did 11 million
Huh?
this week. Yeah.
Nice.
Not bad. King Richard did 5 million? And that's on HBO Max too. We wanted to watch that this weekend, but Oh, I know what I watched. Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Was he big and red?
Yes, he's such a good boy. Good boy, good dog.
He is such a good boy. Do you know how much I hear this at work?
20 times a week?
20 times a day?
Yeah.
20 times
Yeah,
a day.
lots of times a day.
Good. I love this film. I watched it on Paramount Plus, so you could watch it there.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yeah. It was fantastic. I really, really, really liked it. I'm glad I watched this this whole box office numbers thing because I forgot I watched that one. So good. So good. Anyway, so that's it. That's all I have got for the box office numbers. Remember next week, Laurence Fishburne Films. That's 512 Podcast. Or shout out at tfwmovies.com or at tfwmovies on... I said that too fast. At tfwmovies on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So, time to plug something. Beth, do you want to plug your business?
We are booked right now, so...
So don't
Don't call us.
No.
Don't do it.
I'm sorry. I want you all to come and stay with us. But right now, I don't have space for any more doggies over Thanksgiving, so no.
So when you're thinking about Christmas, think about, what's the name of your business?
Already booked. We are already booked.
Oh,
She's booked, man. Solid.
Jeez.
Booked solid. Like I said, if you have dates for a trip, call as soon as you can
Yeah.
because everybody's going places.
That's right. No kidding. You know who else is booked through March? Big Checho.
Big
Hey-o.
Checho.
Yep. Standard Tattoo Parlor. You got to make appointments to see him. And it's on... go to the Instagram. The Standard
Dude.
Tattoo Parlor. Right there. You'll see all his great stuff. So, check it out.
Yeah.
I wrote a book. Oh, gosh. It's been a while now. I wonder when I should stop plugging this thing.
I mean, always plug your book.
Right? Yeah. The Nerda-in-Law. It's Nerda is the spelling of Nerda. In-law, and it's on
You
Amazon.
nerda.
Yeah. Yes,
That's our
exactly. I love being a nerda.
It works on so many different
It
levels.
sure does. 29 Toes podcast. We like listening to them. They're hanging out over on
They're doing Twitch now.
yeah, I
Oh,
saw
yeah?
that. Yeah, doing
I
Twitch.
did an impromptu. I jumped in with them the other night.
Oh, rock on.
Nice.
Yeah, I was helping them. I saw that they were broadcasting, and I jumped on and I helped him dial a couple things in, and then he's like, "Why don't you just join us?" I'm like, "Okay." So
Oh,
I jumped
cool.
in for the last like half an hour of their show. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
I'll have to check that out. That'll be fun. Cool.
How fun.
Also, Joey Flair. She's got that album on joeyflair.bandcamp.com. It's joieflare.bandcamp.com. Check her out there. She does our opening. Joe, you want to plug something?
Yeah. I will, like always, plug my Twitch channel. Again, we took some time off to go on our trip. And you can find me. We're back streaming. Probably only do 2 days this week because of Thanksgiving and all that. But you can find me at twitch.tv/apostle_OFC.
Do it.
Fantastic.
Oh, how did your
and then you
stream
can find
go?
me on Twitter, same at apostle_OFC, and I always tweet when I'm going live on Twitch. So
yeah.
So I know that we were supposed to probably ask this sooner because it's during the actual show. But how did your 24-hour stream go?
Oh, so we did great. Us as a team, we smashed all of our what's it called? Donation
Records?
goal. There you go.
Goals. There you go.
So I set my goal for $17.50. Initially, it was
Nice.
$1,000, and then I pushed it to $12.50. Then we beat that.
Nice.
So I pushed it to $1,500. We beat that, and then I pushed it to $17.50. And
Okay.
I ended the stream with $2,075, just me alone.
Wow.
Heck yeah, man.
So anybody who's listening who contributed to that, thank you so much for helping me crush my goal. Us as a team, our goal was $45.50. We raised $68.95.
Heck yeah.
So we all beat our goals except for one member, but that's okay. I mean, we all did great.
Cool.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
And we had fun doing it. So
Nice.
That's the best part.
I really
is-
enjoyed doing it. This was the easiest year.
Oh, good. You're getting used to it.
No,
Building
it's
your
not that.
stamina.
No, I mean I should have been getting used. This is year 5. It was the food. It was the food
Oh.
choices this year.
Oh.
Okay.
I didn't try to be a kid and eat a bunch of junk. It was
Oh,
I was a little smarter with it this year. A lot of
Okay.
vegetables and
that's smart.
yeah. I didn't go hard on the Cheetos and whatever else.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah. It was. I mean, I had my soda that
Yeah.
I treat myself to every extra life, but and then Crackhead Blue was she provided some that. Man, I'm telling you, that poke bowl she brought me with like
Man.
8 or 6 hours left to go, that was like a shot in the arm of, all right, I could finish this. I could do another 12. Like, let's keep going.
That lady makes some tasty vittles. I've never actually eaten her food, but I hear such good things about it.
And you see great pictures, I'm sure, as well.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
So
She is A+.
Nice.
A number 1, the Duke of New York.
Ta-da. Rock on.
shut up. Just take credit.
Have you or
Blue
any of
says,
your
"I
friends...
wish I made that poke bowl," and I'm
Yeah,
like, "No, shut up. Just say she totally did. She
Yeah.
made that."
Right.
She made me some great little breakfast burritos
Ooh.
the morning
Yum.
of. And
You
that
know,
was those were great.
I think that the breakfast burrito is almost the world's perfect food.
I agree.
Potentially.
I love me a breakfast burrito.
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
Sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to know about the stream.
Oh, I was
so.
just going to say, have you or any of your friends ever seen a spook, specter, or ghost?
I love it.
That's all I got.
That's good.
Beth, did you want to plug anything else?
Go ahead and plug Courtney's Rescue because she has. I talked to her the other day. The other day being yesterday, maybe. I'm not sure. I've lost all track of time. But she has rescued and taken care of 7 puppies since August.
Wow.
She's a beast.
No kidding.
So if you want to see adorable pictures and learn about special needs puppy rescue, go ahead and check her out on Instagram and Facebook. And she got herself a tiki-talkie, so it's all text for clefts. TECHS number 4 CLEFTS, text for clefts. Yeah,
Rock
she's a genuinely awesome pants human being, and anything you want to do to, like, you throw her a like, you send her a comment, I know that will make her very happy.
Yeah.
She's a great person, and I think that she should definitely be happy. So let's help her out with that. Plus puppies.
Plus puppies.
Can't
Exactly.
go wrong
Like-
with puppies.
Puppies for days, yo. Anything else that we're plugging before we get to that big part at the end?
No,
I think that's it.
I think that's it.
All right. So you have made it. Congratulations! You made it through the Ghostbusters Love Fest to the part of the show where we thank everybody for being awesome. So as per usual, I know you may have forgotten because it's been so long, but we do begin with our Patreon members: Lucas, Abby, Tyler, Teacher J.M. Strauss, Sean, Blue. We thank her again later. Wendy and James. Also Big Checho. We would like to thank him for being a fantastical art man, drawing all the things for
Thanks,
us,
Checho.
and just, again, also being a genuinely swish human being. We would like to thank Joey Flair for lending her gorgeous dulcet tones to our beginning intro. Thank you, madam. It's good stuff. I'll say we'll thank the cast. So that's DJ sitting over there.
Hello.
That's Joe over there.
Hey.
I am Beth.
Thank you, Beth.
Thank you so much, guys. We would like to thank the lovely ladies behind the scenes who keep us from going absolutely batshit banana-rama throughout the week, and that would be Miss Blue, who we love and adore, my mom, hi mom, Dorothy, and Penny. Thank you so much, Penny. But most of all, we would like to thank you, the listener, for being awesome, for waiting for 3 weeks while we were not here, and for coming back afterwards. Thanks. I'm assuming you did, or else you wouldn't be listening to this. So thank you very much. Make sure you wash your hands and have a good Thanksgiving. Wear your stretchy pants.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Wear your stretchy pants, whether you're at the kids' table or the adults' table. Be excellent to each other, and we're ready to believe you. We're ready to believe you.